Okay, welcome to tutorial number 2 for your GIF. We're going to get back to Iron Man here, and we're going to actually have him fly around a little bit for our GIF, and we're going to learn a couple other things to make him look kind of cool. On your PowerPoint, if you go down here to the bottom right corner, there is like a zoom slider. I would recommend having your slide on the screen so you can see the edges, especially for this next thing that we're going to do. Having Iron Man fly up in the air on a white slide is cool, but we can totally be cooler. So I'm going to actually go and add a background. So I just Googled real quick, New York City Times Square, and I found this one that looks pretty cool. So I'm going to copy that image. No need to save it. Don't have to save it. Jump back over to PowerPoint. And I'm going to Control V that onto my slide. And there it is. Oh my gosh, it's covering Iron Man's face. Close this. And let's figure out what to do with that, because that is something we want to learn how to do. But that image is way too small. So what we're going to do is grab it by the corners. Remember, never grab it by the top. Never grab it by the sides. Always by the corners. So we're going to stretch this out so that it fits our slide. But we have a little bit of an issue because it's not quite big enough, or the ratio is not quite perfect enough to cover our whole slide. So if we go down to the slider and zoom out a little bit, here's what we're going to do. We are going to actually stretch this out over the whole slide so that we kind of go over the edge. All right, like that. And then we're just going to kind of move it over here a little bit and see, okay, here's our slide. I do want plenty of ground for Iron Man to stand on, but I also don't want to like trim off the slides or trim off the sky too much. And it's okay on the sides, but we have to crop down the top and the bottom. So I'm going to go up here to my search. I haven't figured out where crop is actually, so I'm going to type in crop. Then I'm going to actually have to be clicked on the picture. So make sure you clicked on the picture, go ahead and search crop. And then it's going to give you these little black lines. So I'm going to take the top one here and stretch it down till it meets that red line where the slide is. I'm going to grab the bottom one down here and move that up until it hits that red line. That tells me where the slide is. And I'm going to hit return or enter. Oops. Command Z is your best friend. So I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to crop that image, which I'm then going to slide back into place, making sure my red lines are there. All right, cool. But oh my gosh, Iron Man, where did you go? Well, whenever you add something new, you're almost adding like a layer. So the picture, so we added Iron Man first, then we added the background on top of them. So what we want to do is actually send the background to the back. So I'm going to right click on my picture, and I'm going to click down here where it says send to back. I'm going to click send to back, and that's going to send the picture to the back and bring Iron Man back to the front. So there he is on his nice, neat background. And now we're going to make him fly using a couple of simple little tricks. So this one is all about how to add a background, how to move things front or back. Again, if I right click on it, I can click bring to front, which means it'll bring the picture to the front and Iron Man will now be in the back, and vice versa. We also learned how to crop an image, and yeah, next one's going to show you how to just kind of make Iron Man look like he's really flying.